Hey, what's up? Oh, whoops. I normally don't like showing I don't know why. I don't like showing the, my screen. I don't know. It's really personal if you just look at your thing and you see what you've played. I mean, it makes it convenient, I suppose, but I don't know. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start with some Hyrule Warriors, and I'll be playing. Wow, 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 wow. Has it been? Whew, it has been very hectic few weeks. Oh, jeez. Uh, trying to help my friend out with stuff, and uh, sometimes you really can't help. Oh, oh, I haven't done any of the side stuff in this game. Oh no, just be is this like a level up thing? You grab access to this guy's sparring circle. Try out combating techniques. Oh yeah, you know what? I should have done all this stuff on the side. I didn't do any of these other like side quests, and I should have. Ah, dang it. Well, there's not that many fights. There's this one, which it is liberating territory. Is this liberating territory? Yeah, they're both, and this is defending territory. Well, I could, I could do this stuff. I'll do it. So howdy, howdy. How are people? I am right, as I have said previously. I am a rather tired gentleman boy. We got 38, 38. Do we have 4 38s or only 3 38s? I think we have 3. Um, no, we have, yeah, we have 4, right? Into the fray. Into the fray. Okay. I think we have all the 38s in. Alright, nice. Let us go. So I guess we're not going to do a lot of, because normally I just like doing plot in my streams, but I'll do some side stuff. It'll give me opportunity to yap about things I'm frustrated with in my life right now. Yeah, I don't know, man. There's sometimes I like helping people. I like helping people, but sometimes, man, you really can't make someone um take help. Um and it sucks when it's like a friend of yours. It's like, "Oh, this is my friend and he's not understanding the severity of the situation at all." Like so part of this, you know, like God uses things in our lives to teach us, you know, he, he uses hardship in our lives like so much in order to like teach us lessons. And it's just okay, hold on. Yeah, he's with me. Am I purple? No, I'm not. Go to that enemy outpost. Yeah. And so, you help people best you can, but sometimes it's time to stop helping, you know. Um, and I think I properly stopped helping this time. But the thing is, when I stopped helping, the thing. Hold up. Do you have a? Do not have a shield, but I have a bomb. Yeah, boy. Um, the thing that is supposed to be helpful, like you hope that people just take the help, you know, and then he hasn't taken the help. I suppose this is very vague the way I've been describing this. But um, I don't know. I don't want to be like bitter and frustrated about it. I'd prefer not to be, but it's one of those things where it's hard because I've put so much work into um, making sure my friend's okay and everything, and it's just I don't know. I feel like a lot of the work. Well, you know, it's easy to feel like a lot of the work that you've done is in vain. But here's one of the cool things about being a Christian is that if you're... Oh, dang. I have two things that I'm fighting right now. Hold up. Raffica is over there. Here. Let me... Here. No, okay. Oh, man, jeez. Man, this really does take a lot of concentration to play. You know what's weird? Every time I would like watch this game being played, or like similar games like this. Oh, I don't have like a healing. Here. You don't need a rocket. Oh my gosh! Alright. Oh my gosh! Dude, I'm getting freaking wrecked. I was about to say, like, normally this stuff is easier. Okay. Nice. Is he dead? He's not dead. Not yet. The Moblin's not dead. He's surely alive. He's living on the inside of all the gunk. Oh, did someone... I suppose I should do one of these. Nice. Bam. Got him. He got him. Yo! My boy. Yeah, you're done. Okay, so now we can go to Raffica. I hate his like fighting style. It's the worst. But yeah, one of the cool things about working alongside God as his, you know, you're his servant and he is your Lord. One of the cool things about him being your Lord is that he's pretty fair and he makes it pretty easy on you. He's not... There's nothing too hard when you're... because he's the one that does all the stuff, you know? So, really, you know, you might think something is better for somebody, and I do. I have very strong opinions about what's better for my friend. But at the end of the day... God's going to be the one to work what needs to be done in his life. So I need to be okay with letting go. I've been faithful. I've helped him to the extent that I think he ought to be helped. And that's it. You know, I have no obligation to do anything more than that. I've even prayed and I said, hey, God, I didn't even ask him. Hey, do you think I should continue? Or should I let go? I didn't even ask him that. I just sort of opened a dialogue of prayer with him, and he just let me know it's okay, you can back off. So I'm like, all right, okay, I can back off, and I'm gonna give it to him. So things right now are going very poorly for my friend, and he's one of these guys who he doesn't even really recognize how poorly it's going for him. He just kind of, it's like I see the bad thing coming. And it's gonna come, and I knew it, and it's gonna suck when it falls apart. But I don't know that. To be fair, I don't know if it's gonna fall apart or anything like that. So it's possible that, you know, there's actual deliverance that happens there. In which case, great, wonderful. You know what I mean? But otherwise, you know, it seems ill-advised what's happening. I'll put it that way. So. Yeah, and just now, and poor guy, he does not make it easy to he does not make it easy to vouch for him, you know, because he's just he focuses on all the wrong stuff. So basically, he should have been in an intense care facility because he doesn't have the ability to stay on top of his medication or anything like that. It's really difficult to get him to do the things he needs to do in order for him to heal properly. And it's like, and if you can't do those things, then it's like you need someone to take care of you. And so we gave him all that he needed. We gave him all that he needed to get help from the state and everything like that. And he just was like, I'm not going to do that because, oh, it's too expensive. And I would rather have my stuff around me. And it's like, he is so obsessed with having his things around him. He's like, mail, where are my things? I want all my things in the same place. I just want all my stuff. I want all my stuff. He's like in a different spot. Like he's not where he ought to be. Or, well, he is where he ought to be, which was in Fort Worth, which is where he's doing his surgery. Because where we live, there's just not like the kind of surgery he needs. Like what we have in our town is just not good enough, and he needed it from Dallas, so he was helicoptered there initially, which means like all of the I don't have any. Ooh, nice! I did the flurry rush. Got that flurry rush, yo. Defeat the Frost Talus in 4 minutes. I don't know. Ooh, nice! That was a weird dodge, but dodged right into his weird arm. Get him. Yeah. So yeah, he wants his stuff around him, and it's like, listen, you want your stuff around you, fine. But he's literally like the apartment he lives in. He's got a very pretty severe leg injury, and the apartment he lives in is like not suited for someone who can't use their leg properly, you know. So it's like, listen, bro, you gotta. He just doesn't really recognize the need for him to be taken care of, and he just is like, no, I can do it myself. And then yesterday when I actually was able to get him home because I was holding his keys for him while he was away, he had the gall to be like, you know, this is just the hand I'm dealt. You know, I just got to deal with it. It's like, what do you mean is the hand you dealt? You're dealt, you know? It's like, you chose this. That's the other reason why I'm like, okay, because he chose it, I do not feel bad for taking my hands off and kind of like taking a step back, because it's like, all right, man, I feel like you have not properly learned what lesson you should learn from this whole thing. Ooh, yeah, I can choose fire. Nice. Nice. Got him. It sucks because I don't want to say such harsh words about him because he's my friend and I like him. I love him. And it's just, you know, it sucks that that's kind of the way it is and the way it kind of has to be. So, Ice Lionel. Ugh. That's fun. Fun times on Ridgemont High. Anyway, but yeah, the lesson I'm learning from this is even when it seems bleak, even when it seems like, you know, everything that you worked for has fallen apart, if God's in it, that's not the case. You know, it hasn't fallen apart. You might feel that way because it hasn't gone the way that you thought it would. But, you know, it hasn't quite fallen apart yet, you know. It's not, you're not the one running the show. God is. So if God's running the show, then the pressure is off you, so it makes it a lot easier. Dang it. Ugh, frozen. Get him. But, yeah. I've already seen him try to guilt trip me a few times into, like, helping him and being around him. He wanted me to meet him today, and it's like, I wasn't gonna meet him today. He's like, oh, you still have some of my mail. It's like, I know that I don't have his mail. And, yeah. He's also not good at finding things, so It's not that it's necessarily someplace else. Got him. So, yeah, we're not going to experience plot until 2 more battles that we're going to do. So, we have to earn plot. Here at Tekken Jawlers, we earn plot. You know, I've been really thinking about, like, lately about playing other... Oh, freaking... Ice Bokoblin, are you kidding me? Okay, is he heading over here? I guess he is. Okay, here. Let me do this. And then we can do fire. Fire fruit. Nice. Got him. Hey, got him. Nice. Now we got the Ice Bokoblin. We change to Calamo. Alright. Yeah, I've been thinking about doing like other Pokemon challenges. I was watching a YouTube video that was like about shiny hunting in Pokemon Emerald. Or it was Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire is what it was. But Pokemon Emerald, I really love Pokemon Emerald, and I own Pokemon Emerald. I'm not sure if my emulator has the ability to capture GameCube footage. I would like to figure that out if I could, because I actually own a copy of Pokemon Emerald, which, hey, if I own a copy of that game, it's good that I use it, because it's a pretty rare game at this point, you know. Games, classic Pokemon games go for quite a pretty penny nowadays, so using it in streams makes a lot of sense. Okay. Get him. Alright. I'm fighting with underleveled characters, but I think I can get him. Nice. Got him. Sweet. Good job, Calamo. You got the scarf. You got the scarf. You got the power. All right. And also, Merry Christmas. The lights I have back there are rupee-shaped Christmas lights. So that's a cool little touch. I'm sure you can't tell from that. Actually, I wonder if you can. Yeah, you might be able to tell. My screen is smaller than whoever's screen is going to be watching this, which, you know, I don't know if anyone's watching this, but whose weapon shall I look at? Wait, what? Enhanced weapons. Wait, what happened? Your inventory is full. I have a full inventory? What the heck? This has never happened to me before. Okay. I guess if I have bows. Do I have any bows? I don't. I have a lot of swords, it looks like. And a lot of spears. Okay, so where are my spear boys at? These are my spear boys. Okay. What are they're at level 7, looks like. Okay. Do I have a square one? Or do I not have a square one? I do not have a square one. He's got rectangle, or what is it? It's not an octagon. Is that an octagon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Anyway, whatever. The sync gauge charge. Recharge every enemy's. I do have a really high sync gauge. That'd be kind of cool. Have him like double up on sync. On syncs. Okay. Alright. We've now leveled him up. Do this one. Let's do another I do have the Bokoblin, or the enemy killer one. Do I have a plussy plussy? I do not. Okay, so I'll do that. Okay. How many more? I have 4. Alright. Okay, so those are at 8. Well, thank you. Nice. Alright. We got our inventory cleared. The exciting part of doing inventory. But yeah, I've never done like a shiny hunt in Ooh, nice. Rupees. I've never done a shiny hunt in I will not squander this gift. Alright, oh, we got a night construct one. I don't like the night construct. He makes me nervous. Alright. Well, maybe I should enhance more weapons. For some reason, I don't have the Square Man Magoo one. That one has square, but I don't know. I suppose I could do, like... That's a sync one. That's the special, and that's unique skill damage. Regular attack combo finisher causes an explosion. That's really cool. I don't have any square. I haven't seen any ones that give square, so I think I'm just gonna do these two and see how that goes. So now he's at. So those have an extra boost to them, but okay. What about swords? We have these people with swords. They have 6. Okay. I would like to unlock his weapon art. Kiss eyeball. Kiss. I'm going to kiss your eyeball. Oh, he's got square. Dang it. Well, actually, I guess that makes it not as bad because... Oh, that's flurry rush damage. Ooh, that gives me plus more juice on it. So that'll actually be good for another... Well, no. Is it more... Oh, yeah, it's more EXP for the one. Yeah, so that'll be good for that. And then I can do a combo. I'll combo it up. Okay, nice. So he's got good flurry rush attack damage. I'm gonna give him the 1. And see. Well, hold on. Have I given her anything? I have not. See where she goes. Okay. Get Topaz. And what is it? Oh, it's another freaking square. Can I do... No, not really. Okay, hers is like a square. So I guess I can choose between these things. What I want. I have a lot of the Star of David ones. or the pentagram or whatever. I'll do a sync and... Maybe enemies. What's that? Damage at full hearts. Strong attack damage. Regular attack damage. Yeah, I'll do regular attack damage. I'll just do that. Now she's at 8. Okay, so now I have a little bit of a smaller inventory. Alright, so now let's get to the thing. I really want to avoid the boring stuff playing these games, but hey man, some people are a fan of menus. I say that to cope with my lack of ability to do anything. Oh man, we've got 24 minutes in. This is the last battle we will do. Yeah. I think a greatsword might be my favorite, like, attacking weapon. Ooh, let's get him. Where you be? You shoot your flames, do whatever you want, man. I leveled up, so that's good. I have it. Why would you help? Well, I said I have it, but then it didn't work, so. What do I know? So I have forgotten the plot of this so far. I think we're just kind of just trying to beat Ganon at this point. We'll see what the plot is after this one, but I forgot what the plot is because I don't know. I think it's somewhat forgettable. I have more of a plot in my head canon, you know. I like the different characters. I like the side characters better than the main characters. I don't like Rauru. I think Rauru is avoidant and he's not a good king. He did admit that he was wrong, but he admitted that he was wrong to one person, you know? So it's like, come on, man. You gotta say, hey, listen, guys, I want to ask you that I can lead you again. And then they could be like, you know what? No, we love you, Rauru. See, that would be a good enough thing, but no, we gotta freaking love Rauru because we knew him from Tears of the Kingdom, and in Tears of the Kingdom he was amazing. Don't we all love Tears of the Kingdom? I did not love Tears of the Kingdom. I do, you know, I also talked about something I want to play too, is going back to playing Tears of the Kingdom, because I think Tears of the Kingdom, it was just one of those games where I didn't like it. Like, okay, Breath of the Wild. Oh, man, jeez. It's such a weird... It's an interesting study on, like, what makes a video game good or interesting. And just, like, basic video game design. I really think that Breath of the Wild was a better, more cohesive designed game than Tears of the Kingdom was. Meanwhile, I think the mechanics of Tears of the Kingdom were better designed. They were far more polished and they were better. So, like, Tears of the Kingdom had... And it sucks because it's like, if only you could have both, right? Why can't I get the best of both worlds? Where it's like, I want good gameplay, but I also want... Well, good gameplay. It means it's a well-executed mechanics, plus a well thought out and designed game. So part of what I would say is the star of Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild really is only good because exploration, because of its world. And one of the things that worried me going into Tears of the Kingdom, and I think their answer was pretty telling to what the problem was, right? Because what the problem wound up being, at least in my opinion, I think the problem with Tears of the Kingdom, or making a sequel to Breath of the Wild, was, hey, we have this huge world, we're making this a story in the same world as Tears of the Kingdom. So you go, okay, or Breath of the Wild, and you're like, okay, why would you do that, right? You already had Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild is great, and not only that, the world is designed around its mechanics and gameplay. The way, like, when you explore that world, there is no way of, like, going through that game, like, without wait, hold on. Without, like the very world is designed for you to have this, like, reaction to what's going on, as like a, oh wow, like, what's that over there? I want to explore that, you know? Like, Breath of the Wild has that thing about it in its world. So here's... And so as a result, like, like specific quests or things that you had to do in Breath of the Wild were not as important as... nice. The specific things that needed to be done as in Breath of the Wild were less important. They were secondary to... ooh, Oh, he's running. He's getting to win. He's getting to winnies. Get him. Nice. Alright. Get him. Well, Breath of the Wild was geared towards exploration. Number one. It was good at that. It was very good at keying in on exploration. Whereas Tears of the Kingdom said, hey, and see, the problem with the nature of exploration in a video game is that if you have the same world and what your game was good at was exploring the world and figuring and like discovering what the world was, if that's what was good about your game, guess what? You've already discovered the map. So what else do you have? And Tears of the Kingdom's answer to that question was, let's just have more things in the game. Which helped for a little bit. And it's not just that they have more things. They have like so much more things. To the point where you're kind of frozen with choices. There were several times in that game where I'm like, there are so many things to do. I don't know what to do. And that feeling of exploration, that wide-eyed, wow, let me go after this, completely gone in Tears of the Kingdom. And maybe that was the point, right? Let's cover over the fact that they've already played this game and they know what the whole deal is with the game. Like, they know it. Well, what is this? Best views on Streetbo. Thank you for the spam chat. I appreciate it. Recommended level. Where is it supposed to get me? First clear reward. It gets me more swords. Alright. Let's actually get more into the plot, shall we? I can use any characters I want for this plot point. That's kind of cool. I don't have to have other people there. So I have plenty of characters whose level are 39. So, boom. She looks lower. Oh, Brayton is real low. Vence is low. Okay, so I think we go Bratton. Hey, Bratton. Love you, boy. I've been waiting for this. We have our lady Artie. I love Artie. She's my girlfriend. It's not true. I'm sorry. Is Big Lady the one? Big Bertha? Bertha might be the one with the least amount of experience. I think she is. Alright. Two women of the Gerudo, a Goron, and a Rito walk into a bar. The two ladies say, hey, boys, you aren't humanoid. We're furries, too. Recommended level 43. Wow. This game, oh, look at her. She's like, I'm strong. Look at that. I'm waking up. Alright, let's check out this plot, shall we? What be this plot?
Owing largely to the power of the secret stones, the tides had begun to turn in Raru's favor. Yet even his army's victory against the third archfiend did little to slow the forces of evil, who, according to the Rito, had once more set their sights upon great Hyrule Forest. Determined to rebuke this attack, Raru and his companions moved swiftly to intercept. However, nothing could have prepared them for what lay ahead.
What was it? What lay ahead? What happened? What did it? Man, it is really warm where I am. We've turned on the heat in our apartment for the winter time, but Wichita Falls is such an up and down like place in terms of weather that there's just no reliable, like there's no relying on like when it's gonna. Ooh, Dock Construct. I think seem to remember last time he became super uber mega evil. Here you go, Rito. Are we gonna see some Rito die? Kill them Rito. It's a children's game. Ooh, he's flying. We're not doing a flying section, are we? I actually kind of don't like those flying sections. Ooh, evil eye. Alright. Oh yeah, they're definitely, these are disposable NPCs.
Now where did that wretched thing fly off to? It seems as though I don't have a choice.
Grim Gibdo.
If he won't take care of this vile infestation, then I'll simply have to do it myself!
It's an attractive voice. I'm sorry. Her voice is attractive, but she's very scary. Where are we all? I'm Roland. My name is Roland, I roll. Yeah, that was cool. Do I take over command post? Oh no, I have other thing. But yeah, so I was thinking there's got to be like a way to satisfyingly play Tears of the Kingdom. Because Tears of the Kingdom, when I played it, like I still haven't gotten all like the equipment upgraded in Tears of the Kingdom. I freaking played the heck out of Breath of the Wild, and that was something that I didn't have a problem with playing Breath of the Wild. But I really had a problem like really completing Tears of the Kingdom and caring about it like that. So, hold up. Mm-hmm. Oh, the two ladies are split there. Okay. Get the bobbling. Get him. Get my electricity. Oh my gosh. I didn't have one anyway. Alright. Ha, take that. Nice. Yeah, so maybe there's a way to play Tears of the Kingdom that's like a little bit more satisfying. Because in Breath of the Wild, like, the game doesn't really, like, when you're playing Breath of the Wild, you don't feel rushed at all. Tears of the Kingdom is such like a needy game where like you need to keep playing it the way you're playing it, you know, where it's like there's too many things to do, and you're like, man, I can't be bothered to like stick around anywhere. I want to constantly be moving around and getting out of there and things like that. So it's like, yeah, that's not really, it wasn't satisfying. I had to keep moving around the way I was playing it and stuff. So it just wasn't very, I don't know, it just wasn't very fulfilling, you know? Yo, we got them big gold. Or silver. I said gold, but they're silver. He's a big pig. You could be a big pig too. Oi! Do we do... Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, get him. Hold up, I gotta itch my head. Alright. Get them silver moblin. Alright. You gon' go to Rito Captain. What's the enemy outpost? Rito Captain. Okay, so you go here. The ladies. We're reliable with the ladies. That's the other thing. I've been too much. Actions have Locked from a distance. I don't really know what that means, but okay. Eat him. I know you want me to do something with the thing, but I'm not doing that. It's like, how about you equip the thing with the deal? It's like Tears of the Kingdom, where you can... Yeah, that's the thing with Tears of the Kingdom, like, mechanics like being able to go through... Like, all of the abilities in Tears of the Kingdom are... I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't like constructs. People love the heck out of constructs, and I just don't. I feel like constructs are... I didn't use them. It was kind of like in Breath of the Wild. I didn't use, like, potions and stuff like that. I didn't make potions. Because it's just, like... It's just extra stuff I gotta learn and, like, recipes and stuff like that. And plus, if you're just good at, like, flurry rushing and dodging and stuff, you don't need the potions. Like, all the potions and food that you get from the game, you don't really need to cook to get those extra effects. Well, you don't need... Well, you do need to cook to get the extra effects, but you don't need the extra effects, I suppose. Effectively, you don't need them. You can get clothes to mitigate a lot of that stuff, and it's not that big of a problem. There are times in the game when it's better to have a potion than it is to have anything else, but because the game provides you with multiple ways to get out of a situation, like, there really isn't any reason to do potions over just, you know, going through it, you know? Potions or cooked meals, I suppose. Alright, so we've got... Alright, so now... So he's second highest. Now I'm going to have him go here while I'm fighting this one. Because I'm a tactician, yo. I know what I'd be doing. Alright, there you go. Yeah, so Breath of the Wild just didn't have, like, what was good about it was exploration. Literally everything in that game was geared towards how can we have you explore things better. Ooh, tree. The tree is falling. Wahapa. What was that? Seemed like he appeared very similar to the Yiga in the way they appeared and stuff. Defeat the newly arrived monsters. Ooh, okay. We got Vence. Vence is going over there. Yeah, Vence needs to be... I'm going to get with that silver moblin. What's here? Yeah, another silver moblin. Lady, you go here to the silver moblin. Alright, buddy. Let's go. Yeah, Goro. Nice. I like these boys. I like the other boys. They're cool. Get him. Nice. But yeah, Tears of the Kingdom, it doesn't give you any space or time to do stuff. Breath of the Wild, you just feel like you're a lot more chill and relaxed. So Breath of the Wild, while its mechanics are not nearly as well polished, like, I think the dungeons in Tears of the Kingdom are technically better. I mean, except for, I don't know, there's a lot that are hit and misses. The, like, easiest water dungeon in Zelda of all time. Like, I've never played an easier water dungeon in Zelda ever. It was the easiest dungeon by far. The electric dungeon, you know, it's interesting because even, I would say, both in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, the electric one was the hardest. So, you know, it's interesting how they're like making, and it was the most fun. In both ones, the Gerudo one was the best by far. Ooh, get him! You see that pose there? He was like, oop. I mean, eat him. Nice. Well done. Yeah, he's silver moblin, no. He's got the freaking dual barrel roll. Yeah, so maybe in Tears of the Kingdom, you just had too many things you never wanted to explore. Like, you never had time to explore. And I think that may have been part of the design, right? They were like, listen, they've already explored this game. They know what the game is. We need to keep them busy with other quests and things. And well-designed game mechanics and things like that. I think that's kind of what they were trying to go for. But the thing is, when you have this amazing, huge, and massive world that you've previously sort of revolutionized the way that sort of world is explored, then and then you use that exact same world, but you don't, but it's not designed for exploring. It's designed more as like a hub between getting to one place to another. Then it's like, okay, now you're no different than any of the other like open world, quote unquote, games that are not open world. They're boring, just slog fests where it's like it takes a long time to get to the place that you want to get to, you know. Whereas Breath of the Wild made exploration actually the star of the show. So exploration, like like your world should match what your game is designed for. You know what I mean? And so Tears of the Kingdom, while its game mechanics are fundamentally better, it lacks in overall cohesion. I know maybe I sound a little snooty right now, but it's not cohesive. It's not nearly as a cohesive vision of a game, what a game ought to be. I think I'll just kind of take control over this while the plot gets going. Okay, so the objective is, go on now. So yeah, I think maybe playing Tears of the Kingdom. I think a Tears of the Kingdom run where it's get 'em. Nice. So 39. Okay, really. So Vents is really the one I need to go to. Oh, am I already? I'm somewhere. I need to get out of here though. Wait. I want to go around. Get out of here. Get out of here. I don't want to be here. Stop. Stop. Okay, jeez. I suppose there was a button that I could have pushed to not lock on, but yeah, whatever. Yeah. So yeah, I think maybe playing Tears of the Kingdom would be cool. I also have to get to, because Octopath came out, and I wanted to play Octopath, but I don't know what I'm getting for Christmas and stuff, so I'm waiting for that. I don't know who my Secret Santa is. You know, I don't know what games I'll be getting. I asked for a few games. I've never played any of the Dragon Quest games, so I asked for those, like the 2D HD Dragon Quest games, the remakes. It'd be a cool way to experience Dragon Quest, and it's, you know, it's an RPG, and RPGs are fun, you know. So, dang. I feel like I'm not really listening to the music of this game that much, and I feel like I have the feeling this music's really epic, and I'm not really listening to it. Hold on. It's alright. It's not that good. What is with the boom, 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 boom? There's a lot of, like, games that are that way, where they have that same, like, instrumental. I don't know what it is exactly. Oh, I should have checked to what that was, and I didn't. I feel like a fool. Die! I don't need to recover hearts. Recovering hearts is for weak people. Okay, so. What? Get out of here! Why is she still hung up on that? Okay, I guess. I have no time limit, so might as well. Okay. There we go. Well, it's already dead, so I can't really do a finisher. Well, hold on. I like her. Okay, so Bratton. Why are you? You're still there. Dingle darn. And he's slow. Come on, Bratton. Get out of there. Anyway, yeah, this is gonna take a while to get over there. I think after this fight, I can go ahead and go to Pokemon. But yeah, so Pokemon, I did. Yeah, I might do a shiny search. I know with shinies, what a lot of people do was they'll do. Is everyone headed over there? No, they're just kind of like crowded there. Huh. I guess he was still there because I told him to go there. Hey, Vince. Why can't we go forward? Do they follow the leader? Yeah, they do. Hey, get out of here. I don't like attacking things that don't. Alright, let's go. So we got a big boss. Big lady boss. Hear her attractive voice. Will she talk? Oh, I guess not. You got it, buddy. Alright. Alright. Oh, dude, she's a little bit of a baddie. Can't deny. Cannot deny her baddiness. Moth baddie. Why is it always moths? It's always with me and moths. I always have this. I have this weird thing with moths. I should probably explain that. I have an irrational fear of moths, and I don't know if that's like an actual condition or something, but it's true. I find moths to be quite repellent. Okay. Got him. All right. Okay. Slap. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Dude. With the power of friendship. Now we got Artie here, but Artie ain't gonna do nothing. Dude, I love Bratton. Get him, get him, get him. Nice. Go, Grim Gibdo. Whoa, she is a baddie. Whoa, whoa. Oh, man. I'm into her. Okay. Oh, my queen. Yeah, get him. Please don't be angry with me. Oh, I love you. You're my beautiful woman. Oh, dang it. Crap. She does that real fast. Oh, shit, jeez. Jeez, she does a lot of damage. Yeah, I did a flurry rush. Even though I didn't really know how to do that very well. Oh, jeez. Yeah! Flurry Rush. Get him. Jeez. Goodness gracious. Yeah, got him. Oh, jeez, this is gonna take forever. Jeez. You know, I'm coming to the conclusion I don't think Bratton is a very good fighter against her. I feel like his reaction time is not good enough. That's my last special ration. Ugh, dude, my forearms are getting... Jeez! Stop! Oh my gosh! She freaking cornered me. Goodness gracious. Stop! Oh my gosh. Okay. I can't. I gotta switch. Snap. I'm actually gonna have to use like all my characters effectively. Yeah, I guess I was under leveled for this, wasn't I? Okay, alright. Now we can do this. There we go. Now jeez. Does she not have... Freaking rocket always equipped instead of health. I don't know what this... Oh, man, I had the same health pool. Oh, no. Oh, this is not good. Finisher. Alright. Hopefully that's the end of the quest. I got a bloom. Alright. Oh, snap. Nice. Got him. That don't hurt me none, ma'am. How dare you? Uh-oh. Supposed to feel some kind of way about that?
It's over. Yes.
Sure, man. Whatever.
And yet...
I should tell you about it. All of us Koroks get born here in the sacred forest before we go setting off on our own adventures. We travel lands looking for someplace good to put down roots and become trees ourselves. Once we do, a new forest will start forming around us. That's how the circle of life keeps on spinning. But this...
The Regent says it was that construct. Another victim claimed by its hand.
Yes. It was clear even from afar. That gloom belongs to none other than Ganondorf. Unless we can stop this evil at its source, all of Hyrule will be met with the same cruel fate we've witnessed here.
He is a sad boy.
Let that come to pass.
We finally lay the Archfiends to rest. In my view, the time has come to topple their king once and for all.
With me, everyone. We make for Hyrule Castle.
I guess we should beat the bad guy. Yeah, probably, man. I don't know. Nice. We got number 41. We got a sword. We got some sword steel. We got some lizards and butterflies along with the chestnut. Do we have another cutscene, or are we done with cutscenes? We're done with cutscenes. Huzzah! Ooh, we have more skyness. New information has been added to the map. Ooh, we got a lot of things. Alright. I'm gonna get dead. Okay, so there's a tacky, and then there's liberate. Nice. Alright, so now we will change. Switch. Thank you for joining for Attack and Dollars for Age of Calamity? No, Age of Imprisonment. Age of Imprisonment. Check me out on Twitch. Link is in the description below. God bless America.